two-stroke exhausts. Compared to a four-stroke, they stick out like dog's balls. Should you spend more money on protection? Which is the best protection? And how can you repair dented two-stroke exhausts? Riders who don't use protection. Some riders don't fit protection for their two-stroke exhausts. The really talented riders don't need them. They get over big obstacles with great technique, so the exhaust never hits anything. They rarely crash, and if they do damage the exhaust, they usually have a brand new one back at the pits. Next, everyday riders like us who crash and damage their exhausts reasonably often. But they just repair them. More about that later. Then there are everyday riders who don't ride aggressively, rarely crash, and don't ride in rough terrain. The chances of damaging the exhaust are small, so they just accept the risk. But most two-stroke riders opt for some kind of protection. This generally falls into three types: stainless steel and silicon guards, carbon fibre exhaust guards, and alloy exhaust guards combined with a skid plate. Which will suit you best? It generally comes down to how much protection you want. The cheapest and least protective, stainless steel and silicon guards. These usually only provide protection from scratches and small impacts. Polar Sport sells the Armadillo. There are also generic versions on eBay that are even cheaper. Next, the carbon fibre guards. Incredibly light. They hug the exhaust so they don't collect mud. These will protect against moderate impacts. They are designed to collapse under major impacts to reduce the risk of breaking your exhaust flange or bending at the exhaust neck, which can be difficult to fix. According to some riders, this can still happen, but we are yet to see this in our group after 5 years. In Australia, the Pro Power is very well priced at 250 Aussie dollars or about US 170 including shipping. In the USA, the carbon fibre guards come from P3, Enduro Engineering and E-Line. They are all around US $165. Everyone in our group uses carbon fibre guards because we try to ride strategically through gnarly terrain. Over the past 5 years, our Pro Power guards look very beaten up, but the exhausts are still fine. However, if you bash your way through gnarly terrain or crash hard and often, the alloy guards will probably suit you best. The pros, they will protect against major impacts. The negatives, they are heavy at around 2.5 to 3 kilograms. They can get even heavier as they collect mud. And this can lead to heat retention in the exhaust itself. To be very secure, they also need to incorporate the skid plate, which makes them quite expensive, but these are definitely the best protection you can get. Some guards only protect the lower parts of the exhaust. The P-Tech is very popular in Australia as the protection extends further up. Their factory in Estonia has established an excellent reputation over the past 10 years. Other brands to consider: B&B, Carapax, Force Accessories. There may be other brands out there. Let us know and we'll list them in the pinned first comment. Two-stroke exhaust repairs. Increasingly, some riders have no exhaust protection at all. They just keep repairing their exhaust where possible. The repair kits often cost around 100 to 150 Australian dollars. Some owners make their own kits from hardware parts for much less. The basic principle is apply clamps to each end of the exhaust, heat the dented parts, then use air pressure to remove the dents. Some owners use water pressure instead with their pressure washers instead of an air compressor. See our video showing this exhaust being repaired. Our conclusion? It's great to have all these options. A repair kit if you don't use any protection, then the very cheap stainless steel guard for small impacts, the carbon fibre guards for moderate impacts, then the really solid combined alloy exhaust skid plate guards. Let us know what you have used. Was it effective? Are there other options? We'll include more details in the pinned first comment.